Hi everybody, welcome to the Marketing Experience, and I am your host, Ebony Cherie. I'm really here to just kind of give you some rundown of the basics and intro to marketing, some things you have probably never thought about before. So what is marketing? Well, marketing pretty much is a big, huge word that is used so much more now today than it was before. To me, what I've learned basic in my studies and research and just going and being a part of an amazing school that kind of helped to create the person I am today when it comes to the marketing experience is that it's a way to reach a need and create a desire for people. And you can do that visually, you can do that physically, you could do it in such a way that's going to reach that person and get them what they are looking for the most part. In hindsight, advertising could be put in a different light, but you're still doing the same thing using direct, indirect, visual, so many different ways. It was once said that we are all exposed to over 3,000 ads a day. In one day. Imagine how that is now. I think it's probably even doubled. This was back when I learned about marketing in school over 8 years ago. But we are always being exposed to something. I'm being advertised right now based off of the name and emblem on this phone. I have an Apple phone right next to me. I'm being advertised based off of what it may say on the actual phone. AT&T, they're advertising to me with their name. If you see a brand name, you see a message, you see a picture, you're being advertised to. And that's the kind of world we live in. Everybody's running something. We always are in need of something. And it's kind of cool if it's not overload, right? So the reason why I'm here is I wanted to help you. I wanted to help expand your thought process when it comes to this thing. The basic of what I'm going to be giving you is just some little meat to eat on. For those of you that are vegan, some little soy protein, some tofu. I love tofu too. Just a little bit of something that you could take with you, whether it's in your business, your ministry, or just with you in life, and just things that you might have not thought about. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the honeycomb effect. Who are you? What do you bring to the table? You are that sweet spot, right? What is honey? It's sticky. It sticks. It's on you. When you get on it, it's just, you want to get honey off of you, but you like to taste it. You really like the taste of honey. It's sweet. And that's pretty much what you want to be when you're marketing to people. You want to be that sweet spot. You want to be something that sticks, that people will remember, right? That's the effect of your business. That's the effect of who you are and the service that you might provide for someone. You are that. The honeycomb effect is something that you want to continue to be consistent in your business and what you offer people. If it's a t-shirt, you don't want to stay the same t-shirt like C-Spot run on your t-shirt, right? Spot's done running after 3 seasons. You want to make sure that Spot can actually swim now. So next season, you're going to take C-Spot run. You might still have those C-Spot run t-shirts, but now Spot is swimming. So now you're going to put Spot swimming. That's the rechanneling. You're giving something new that you're giving. You have something new that you're giving people. You're not, Spot ain't running no more. He's swimming. A lot of people rebrand, they reposition themselves. Like Kroger's brand and trademark name, if you look on the supermarket, it doesn't look the way that it looked 5 years ago. Even BP, I get gas from BP sometimes. What looked like BP 3 years ago is not the same, logo anymore. They've changed it, they've upgraded, they're rescaling, they're rebranding themselves, and it's really cool that seasons change, so sometimes you have to change with the times, and a lot of times we do that in fashion. This jacket probably will not be in 5 years from now. It probably ain't in right now, but I don't care. I like it, so I'm gonna wear it. You like it, you buy it, but at the same time, it might be something different. It might be a little bit more edge, a little bit more slits on it. It might have black and white stripes in the back. You never know. It comes with the time. Hey, shout out to my background. Real dope. You changing. You're ever changing. But, like I like to attribute the Bible, nothing is new under the sun. So even if it is a black jacket, it's going to be a black jacket that's recreated based off of something that was seen before. And it's the nature of time. Some things come out new while other things are revisited or just expanded upon, mind you. So in marketing, you learn also that there are some major factors that are going to help you kind of scale what it is that you do. And these are important to know based off of what you're trying to offer people. That's really important that you want to stick and them to remember you by. What we learned is that there are 4 P's. 4 P's when it comes to marketing. P is in purpose. Yes. So 1 is your product. What do you serve? What do you give? What do you give to people? It could be it could be a service, or it could also just be your product. If I sell t-shirts, that's my product. What is your position? Where are you going to be at? How are people going to see you? Where are you going to be where people can be able to actually get those products? Are you going to be in a storefront? Are you going to be in the mall? Are you going to be online, e-commerce? Or are you going to be always at the trade shows or doing pop-up shops? Like, what is your position, and how are you going to be effective in getting people to see what it is that you do and what you offer? Your price. What's your price point? Are you going to meet on the low end? Or are you going to be one of those high ticket pricers? What is it? Or are you going to try to meet a certain niche of a certain group of people that will buy your t-shirts? If I'm a college student, I might want to sell my t-shirts to college students, or it'll be available to anybody. But if I am a college student, I want to make sure that I'm making it based off of that need, or what that price point is for pretty much what a college student would buy. A college student would probably pay $20 for a t-shirt that is resonating with them. Whether it's for an ad campaign that they really believe in. Is your position more nonprofit, or do you want people to just really have hope in the world? A lot of people have passed away from cancer. I've lost people from cancer. So if I make a t-shirt geared towards my niche market, who are going to be college students, what do I want it to say? How would it resonate? I might put an emblem from, UCLA on there, based off of, whatever rights, or, what is okay or what isn't okay to put on there. But I'm just saying, on the basis of UCLA with breast cancer awareness, emblem on it, because I want people that go to the UCLA to wear that shirt. You see what I mean? Like, how are you positioning yourself and your product? How are you going to brand yourself? Pretty much for that. Your price is going to be important also, because people want to be able to not just afford it, but see what's reasonable for their pockets too. You do think about that, and you consider that as something in that 4P format. In your 4P mix, we call it the mix. Your position, we want to position, price, and now we're going to talk about the promotion. How are you going to promote your product? We all know, like I said, we are always exposed to ads all the time, but promoting is so much different now than it was like 20 years ago, because it's so much easier for everybody to have access to this way to promote their products based off of social media. It's really huge. It was always around, but I feel like people know more about it, and they're able to grab hold of it, and they're able to boost posts for a product that they are selling that's brand new on the market. And it's really kind of cool, because what you feel like people wouldn't have been able to see before, where you were just like, oh, go to my website, oh, okay, this is what you're selling. You have to pass out 200 business cards just for people to even know your name. People can see who you are that are in another country, which is giving you so much more, like, I don't know, we call it expansion. And globally, people can see you. People can follow you on Instagram that are not even in the same room as you, which is really cool, because you are able to reach somebody that you might not have been able to reach before in years past time. And that's an important thing, and it's an important element to know how you want to reach people and who are you trying to reach. You really have to scale down and know who your niche market is as well. I like to follow this wonderful coach of mine. I call her my personal coach, Miss Jerisha Hawk. I always encourage people to go check her out. There's so many different coaches out there, but she was sent to me by a friend of mine a while ago, and I just follow her. And she really is big on high ticket sales, and her business is ran based on helping you expand your business and knowing what your worth is as a company and a service that you provide, and niching down on your market. In marketing and in business in general, they tell you about niche markets. Who is your market? For my business, it's for you. You are my niche market. Those of you that I'm trying to reach that are interested in marketing, you're the niche market. But if I would have to think about it as someone that also does hair and has a cosmetology license, I gear my love and my support of encouragement and need for, like, empowerment towards youth, because that's huge for me. I have compassion for them. Like, I cry when I watch youth dance, and it's something that is so near and dear to my heart. So that's how I would position myself on Instagram, to be somebody that could reach a younger generation based off the hairstyles and makeup or whatever that I do, because I want them to be drawn to what it is that I'm trying to offer them. which is not just hairstyles and beauty, but it's hope, it's encouragement, it's love, it's empowerment. It's for you to feel confident in who you are and go into the world and do what you're called to do in life, and that is your purpose. And so that's pretty much that marketing mix that you need to have and know in your head, just off top. Okay, what is my product? What am I offering? What is my price? How am I going to promote this? And what is my position in the world? How am I going to play this part amongst other people? I'm really big on thinking about competition in a way that is more so like, I don't have competition, even though there might be competition out there. There's so many other people out there that are doing what I'm doing, but because I am uniquely created, I'm not like that person, so I really don't have to compete with them. And that's the truth. There is competition, there's healthy competition, but how do I differentiate myself? How do I scale back to even look at myself on the internal, what everybody else is doing? I differentiate myself with that. I like to call myself set apart from the competition because I'm not trying to compete with other people. I do look and see what's going on around me, so I know it's aware of how to be with the end time, to kind of be in, not necessarily to keep up with the Joneses. I like to see myself being trend-setting and doing something different and new that isn't like everybody else, and just making sure that I'm not being like everyone else and being creative in the way that I feel like God called me to be, if that makes sense. So a lot of people think about competition, but it's just like, and they don't enter the market because I'm like, oh, everybody's doing it, and it's just like, but they're not doing it like you know what I mean? There's only one you, and you can't do it like you don't even look like that girl. So even if you're doing the same hairstyle, she does it different, you do too, and it looks different on your head. You know what I mean? So that's it too. One thing that I like to add to this, outside of just the 4 P's, is the 4 P's, thinking about it from a gospel and spiritual standpoint. You need to prepare yourself for what it is that you're going to be doing, because you want to be ready for those that are going to come and take hold of it, what it is that you have. Prolong. Think about the vision. Think about the 5 years. Think about the 2 years. Think about the 1 year. Make sure that you see yourself being not in the same place that you're in now, that you're going to be in the future, because you're going to grow in what it is that you're called to do. Provision. Know that everything that you have is going to be there for you. It may not necessarily be monetary. It could be somebody that is there as a resource. Make sure you know who that is and write that down. Make a list of 12 people that you know will be helpful in building you up. It could be 12, it could be 5, it could even be 1. Know that you have that provision around you, and trust and have faith that it's going to be there for you when you need it. Prosper. Know that this is what you're called to do. You're not here just on earth to just sit around and do nothing. You're here to prosper, and prosper long, and to prosper strong. So that is going to be the first video for today. This is the marketing experience. Feel free to check out my website, www.ebonycherie.com, and also feel free to Cashapp donate if you feel so enlightened too. We'll be back with another session, and I'm hoping that you would take everything that I said in consideration and go hard. Have a great day.